नॉट लाइक आर्ट फिल्म। तो सब लोग के आर्ट के फिल्म जैसे स्टार्ट हो गए देन कमर्शियल फिल्म होता है, लेकिन मेरे पहले से ही कमर्शियल फिल्म है बिकॉज माय फैमिली इज इनटू सिल्क बैकग्राउंड एंड सिंस बिगिनिंग आई एम समवेयर अगेंस्ट सिल्क। मुझे सिल्क में नहीं जाना था, but my grandfather was forcing me because I did not have a father at young age. So my grandfather was saying, "No, you have to go to the factory," and I wanted to avoid factory. Surprisingly, I was the first person in the family to cross 10th standard. It was a shock for everyone. कि हमारे घर में कोई पढ़ता है? So I crossed 10th standard, but they did not want me to go to college. I told नहीं, I will go to factory, but in the evening I will go to college. They don't know I will not give money. I told okay, don't give money. So what I did, I started writing for a magazine called Tinkle. What about that? So I started writing for a magazine called Tinkle. For each joke or article which I used, so that was that writing DNA which came. So I was being paid 2 rupees. And the bus fare from Matrubai to Vijay College was 75 paisa. So what I used to do, I used to walk first time, and while coming back I used to come by bus. So this was the way I did. Then I came to know that in Indian Express I can write movie reviews and I will be giving 5 rupees. So every Friday, without going and watching the movie, just seeing the poster, I came to know कि film what? भगवान ने मुझे दिया है, तो what? So suddenly big money, and then of course the crash happened. The crash was such a disaster. Then I had to go back to my mama who is a CA, and I had to tell him I will do typing for you. So that was my typing speed that comes. My staff asked me markets. And I did not have the money to buy. If you remember, at that time minimum was 50 shares, 100 shares. So Hindustan Unilever was 800 rupees, and I could not afford the 50 rupees. But there was something called as an odd lot. You could buy 1 share, and for that 1 share, instead of 800 rupees, you are getting 900 rupees. Because with 1 share, you could become a shareholder. And that time, becoming shareholder was a matter of great pride. So gradually, I became good in that. In fact, I became so good in that anywhere in India, if anyone wanted odd lot, they used to tell Srikanth, Bangalore में shipment पे जाओ, उसके पास रहेगा. I became a king in odd lot. Then NAC came, brought demand, killed my business. So because it killed my business, I had to do something. So then I came to know that I am very good in fundamental analysis. I am very good in picking up stocks for long term. लेकिन वो तो पैसा बाद में बनता है. So I started doing that, but parallelly I came to know कि mutual fund में पैसा ज़्यादा बनता है. Investment में. Why ज़्यादा बनता है? Because as I was investing in stocks, lot of people used to come to me for stock advice. At that time, when older senior citizens used to come or women used to come, I used to tell them कि ये बराबर नहीं है, यहाँ एक mutual fund है, Birla Sun Life tax relief 96. At that time, that was my favorite fund. Oh, Birla Sun Life tax relief 96, and I used to give them. If you remember, that was the fund which was world's number 1. Out of 32,000 fund in Lipper which they did in 2001, Birla Sun Life 96 was number 1 for 4 continuous years. So at that time it was a right decision. So I used to tell them mutual fund. When the 2000 year crash happened, my stock portfolio fell like anything, but somehow my mutual fund portfolio was very good. Then I realized मैं इतना मेहनत करता हूँ, कभी कभी खाना नहीं खाता हूँ, इतना पसीना बहाता हूँ, इतना टेंशन लेता हूँ, CNBC कोई नया चैनल है उसमें देखता हूँ, वो सुनता हूँ, लेकिन इतना मेरा पोर्टफोलियो कम है, म्यूचुअल फंड में इतना आसान है, तो why should I do all these things? So like this gradually I shifted my percentage of direct stocks into MFD.